Wood scrap seems like it would be perfect for your plans. Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. The day is always brighter. Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. It's important to stay grounded. You share the same fate as the tree. Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The porcupine needs to be handled. Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity.
iboda kelmok. E baso to bubu bukoye.
He explained.
Koyetu koreboy. Ko buboye boy.
He wonders.
Tika ma perna.
Love to hear a mount's footbeat. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. Chop it up. Blasting everything to bits. This one seems to be in good spirits despite being
Ja,
has her
wa bustaram ya dafa. Zatuna kun.
is surprised.
Bam! The dark wins again. Right? Right?
You're always going to stumble with the dark.
Don't doubt the dark.
It's okay if I curse the dark just this once, isn't it?
I'm just glad to be on the winning side.
Try to befriend. That's a myriad tribe outpost. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
Yangu. Azetawa.
Gulpo ain't the easiest tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly... Says it's good to see you again. Goop says you were always so... Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. He He says that the Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life. He understands.
Now you're getting into the dark groove.
That's not a groove, it's a rut.
And what's wrong with ruts? I love ruts.
Groove, rut, whatever, you can still escape.
Escape it?
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of... Thinks the myriad made a... You should return when you've... Your luck... Too tight, and the rope tips. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Such a bright day to wander around in. Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. The gooing of the water in the ground is spreading.
Mukamma. Sairuya. Yatu bubuela. Ativi. Azim botalante.
He's got the...
Azim botalante. Yatu bishni okitete. Ativi.
This means you'll have the privilege of visiting...
Kanduale.
You're poking around Pokbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinkidink, home of Gulp, at the very least.